sports. It's in the game.
Believe we back in business. This is highly recommended. This for all of my pushing the limit. Mile high got me over here the flight attendant.
Yeah, I've been around the world and and seen them thing that I can't buy. See, reaching these type of heights, it come with a third eye. I'm better at betting on me, the numbers don't lie.
That's how we rollin'. You know them gold diggers, want to pick of the litter, burying them hidden figures. I keep them triple hitters, call them silverback gorillas, going 8-8. You know ain't nobody. What up?
Showtime. Yeah, this is the big ticket. Culture Cop Town. I'm talking that King Richard. It's like a movie. I'm seeing the bigger picture. These fellas are Cinderellas. I'm crushing them glass slippers.
On sight, I give you the green light. It's all bark. We all bite.
You gambling with your life? Well, let's roll the dice.
Won't be some problems if this dog in a fight.
That's right.
Baby, I'm just trying to get
Legendary.
open them wide.
Something like
And if I pull up with a few,
we can't arrange that.
dropping out of the blue.
You know why that.
All I wanna do is and just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
Hip hop took this globe.
We done did it.
Wanna see a mogul? We showing you how to pivot. Got this from DMC. Let's run with it. Took the fundamentals and having some fun with it.
These songs, King Kong, my team strong. Godzilla set fire to whatever I breathe on. Got the killers in choir all singing my theme song.
I could never do this alone. Still Dre, still on top, still got it. The Sonic still iconic, they still the product. I seen the money coming, I showed you that I'm a prophet.
And I'm riding shotgun in case get out of pocket. Why you wanna press the issue? You need to stop and keep a lawyer on retainer for depositions and dockets. Back to the topic in case you forgot it. Anonymous head bobbing, baby, keep that pocket front.
Baby, I'm just trying to get
Legendary.
open them wide.
Something like
And if I pull up with a few,
we can't arrange that.
dropping out of the blue.
You know why that.
All I wanna do is and just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
Look at me go. Hey, we about to blow. Act like you know. Hey, we on the roll. Look at me go. Hey, bringing it home. We in the zone. Hey, 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 hey. Look at me go. Two in, two back ends, booked up. Look up, I'm flying, yeah, I'm free now. See now, society's time me release now. Crazy, I'm finna go see now. Big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one. 6 mil, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will. Got 17 hours to the flight out. Only got time for a night out. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't getting no younger. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't got too long, no. You know I gotta catch my flight. You know I gotta reach new heights again. You know we running up at night. You know I only get one life for this. The night, hell of a night. The night, hell of a life. Okay, let's go. I'm just living like the text went through. J. Cole said it's memes and mills, but I'm the king and adjust it all. Really wanna wipe me down. I got more patience than a hospital. Sweaty better beef with me than never beef with life's obstacles. I'm bad as a bone out. I'm way too toned to be toned down. Too big, so I'm cocky. From the back while on Twitter with my phone out. Got an Eminem deal, but I'm Hershey. 6'2", dark skin, with a purpose. Never voicemail on my phone last night to myself saying little Curtis. Yeah. You know I gotta catch my flight. You know I gotta reach new heights again. You know we running up at night. You know we only get one life for this. The night, hell of a night. The night, hell of a
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington.
To kick off
A Thanksgiving tradition continues as the teams are lined up and off we go here in Dallas. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
I'll tell you what, as a quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
Here we go.
Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
47. Yeah, here we go. Hey, kill. 26.
First down, here's Dak. Completed over the middle. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Brought down by Paulson Adebo.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. Working quickly here. They give it to him again. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They'll come up first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Back-to-back carries here. And he gets it down to the 13-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have second and 2 next.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Hey, here we go.
Another carry for him. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Short yardage situation here. It's third and 2. They've got a man in motion.
26.
Here he is to throw on third and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal.
Here we go. 26. 26.
They'll try and punch it in. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
And they send a man in motion.
26.
Prescott here from the gun. Catch is made in close. And in for the Dallas touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And his first pass falls incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Up the sideline, past the 45. And he gets this one down to the 27. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Back to the well again. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Kaiir Elam getting there for the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. We're 1 quarter closer to some turkey as we reach the end of one on Thanksgiving. Neither side separating much so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. He'll look to throw. Gets everything he has under the big game downfield. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Gano's point after is good. And the Giants start off well to tie things 7-7. Gano ready to send this away. Turpin with a return. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Waiting! Where are you waiting? Here we go, kill! There we go, going to 53. Waiting!
Dak now from the gun. He put everything he had into this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He finds Pickens left side. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So they're left facing third and long.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They connect for the first. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Somehow they find 12 yards on 4th and 10. And that's enough to convert and brings up first down.
Yeah! Here we go! Here we go, 46, 46. 46.
Another throw for Prescott. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Room to the right. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. Offense in the hurry up here. Going to the ground again on first. Is in. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Caught by Theo Johnson. Went to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Giants in need of some points before the break. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. They'll motion him out of the backfield. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That's caught at the 25. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First and 10, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football! And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
And they take him down at the 24-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The drive picks up here, first and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
From the gun is Prescott. It's Pickens on the slant. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down, ball at the 36. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Toward the sideline, and he's got Pickens. And he got this close to midfield before going out. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Dak throwing again. He's on the move. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Yeah, here we go. I take it. Hey, kill. 26.
From the 46. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no.
He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Dallas. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
On the move, headed right. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate. Before he was able to recover and provide the hit, and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Running back sent in motion. He'll throw it. He lets a heater go deep, middle, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play. Has room down the left sideline, and it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And, well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock, but with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to the air following the pick six. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. And he fakes the spike. Escapes the puck. He loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do ever is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And the Giants get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab, but
now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Kyler Elam makes the play. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-six touchdown. I think it's safe to say, Brock, this defense isn't just trying to defend a lead. They are trying to eliminate all doubt. And to that end, a big play to take that interception back for 6.
I think it's very easy for fans to see when an offense goes dormant and conservative and plays it safe. But defenses fight the same challenge, Cade, and kudos to that defensive coordinator. Don't be reckless, but this defense has earned the right to be aggressive.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys continue piling onto this lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tracy. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Second and 10 now. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Damone Clark. And he's gonna go. It's a pick 6. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at Ass Payton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this football's going to be spotted at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Alert, 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 alert.
Here's the long back on the handoff. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. First throw for the backup now. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
34
yards. And the Giants first down.
They kick the running back in motion. 1st down, here's Russ. Taking a shot for the end zone. They connect on the deep shot. He has the New York touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Gano ends the point after. And the Giants cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points.
Giants 14. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. Turpin with a return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. 186. Then we'll go to 53. 186.
Prescott here from the gun. Forced out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go. 26.
1st and 10, Prescott. Finds a seam down the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
1st down, here's Dak. Completed here to Pickens. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Dak now from the gun. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes, knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. The ones you get, you have to finish with points.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
What?
Wilson out of the pistol. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
What?
Russ now from the gun. Taking a deep shot here. Big gain downfield. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Just one quarter, standing between these teams and Turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. And after that last-second score in the third, we'll resume play with a kickoff.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that we'll...
Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And it's picked out by the Giants. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
got it.
Wilson with it on first. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Got it.
First down from the red zone. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down for a loss.
Bam.
They'll send him up the middle. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Third and goal, Wilson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Giants using their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Shotgun snap for Wilson. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag.
Here we go.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
First down, and they go right back to him. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yeah!
Now a give running right. Still has room inside the 15. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run.
And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21. Aubrey now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
What? Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
Rush coming for Wilson. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Lone back gets the handoff. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Yeah! Here we go! Right there!
Give now to the running back. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Now a give left side. Down the sideline to the 45. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And they're going to get to celebrate both the Thanksgiving holiday and the victory over the coming days, with more time than normal coming up between games. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.